Matt.
If Jimmy had one superpower, it'd be being able to eat gluten and sugar like a normal person.
Amen. Amen. Preach it. Who said that?
Ben Keller did.
Been a crazy.
What? Yeah, they can hear what we're saying. We're live, buddy.
Right now?
Huh. And I'm recording this to put it on live later.
Okay, I'll be kind.
Hello, Sunset. How are you doing this morning?
Can they see us?
Yeah. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, I'm answering you from the past.
We are. This is the Chestnut Ridge Pavilion at Sunset.
Maybe we should put "Baby Likes to Be Chewed" back on there.
Is it not on there? What's on there now?
I have 3 boxes on mine. 1619 project.
Okay, muted.
Yeah.
Now, I shouldn't be doing that anymore. All right, cool. So who do we have in here? We have Emma. Hey, Emma, how you doing? From First Christian. Do you ever go up to Ben and just say, "Ben, you're my Benny Boo Boo"? If not, I really think you should. Then we got Joel Bird from Cedar Ridge Christian Church. If I had to borrow, somebody else must have said that. Super Speed. I can tell you right now, if I had a superpower, it would have to be invisibility.
I would choose either that or teleporting.
I'm already a middle child, so I'm kind of invisible already. That was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did your parents not tell you, Mike?
No.
You were adopted?
What's wrong with that, Jimmy?
I'm a Sasquatch family.
You're actually not a middle child.
Yeah.
He's a quadruple child.
I have a question for the chat. If anybody wants.
Hey,
to,
Emma, that was I don't know. I don't know. You heard Jimmy say that. Emma, did you hear me say you need to call him Benny Boo Boo? He loves it.
Can they talk to us?
In the chat.
Oh.
All right. So, Mike, did you pull together some questions for us too?
Yes, I have a few, and I think the one, since we only have a handful of time, there's a couple things. The first one is, I just think it'd be fun because
we're actually early because like most people aren't supposed to join us till 10. So I guess we could just hang out and save your question till 10.
Someone's coming in your office, Matt.
I would say my first question, if somebody wants to type it in the chat, is kind of like a series of 3 questions, but it's one thing. So what's your pet's name? What kind of pet is it? Those kind of things go together. And then what's your favorite thing about your pet? So like my pet's name is Ripley. She's a dog. We just picked her up, not too long ago. And my favorite trait is she talks to us. Like, I don't know why, but she just likes to whine and go crazy. So anyway, maybe in the chat, maybe just talk about your pet. Jimmy, talk about your 2 wolves. Like, you got some big old dogs. What do you love about them? Or not?
You want me to talk out loud?
Yeah. That's our job.
So you've seen I don't know, you kids are probably too young, but we would know. There's a movie with Kevin Costner based on a true story called Dances with Wolves. But wolves, when they're in a pack, actually dance. It's the craziest thing. And someday I'll show you a video of mine dancing. They do it all day, every day. And they play fight. It sounds like they're killing each other, but they're just playing. So
that's cool.
One's 7 years old and one is 8 years and a half, and they're gigantic.
So,
Mike, you said what is the names of our pets?
Yeah, like, what's the name of your pet, or maybe you got 2 or 3. I don't just use one. And then, like, what kind of pet are they? If they're a dog or a cat, I mean, we have a girl in our youth group. Well, it's actually a sponsor. She has a snake. She just got a snake, and so I'm like, so I'm kind of open to all that. I saw her the other day feeding a mouse to it, and I'm like, oh, that's a little too much for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
But anyway, so and then just like your favorite trait, why what makes you look forward to seeing your pet every day? Like maybe there's a trait that has. So Brinkley,
my wolves are pack animals. They have certain things they do to show you that you're part of their pack, and it's really neat.
Shane thinks that you're full of baloney, Jimmy. He said he's not convinced. He said he's calling shenanigans on your dancing.
Well, Shane lives in Inola.
Oh, careful! There might be other Inolians.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off. I'll jump right back on my phone.
Okay. He wants to be mobile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Matt, what's your background right there?
That is from the Star Trek Next Generation. So I'm on the board of the USS Enterprise. So my pets, we've got 2 Yorkies, and one is Brinkley. And first off, they both have completely different personalities. Brinkley loves being an indoor dog. He just likes to chill and sit on a lap. I mean, when he was a puppy, he ran around and went crazy, but it took like 2 or 3 years for that to wear off. But now he just loves to chill or whatever. And then we ended up adding another Yorkie, and his name is Augie. And we should have known because we bought Brinkley at a house in Broken Arrow, and we bought Augie in a farm. And when we went to pick him up, he was sitting in a hole in the dirt. And he loves the dirt. He loves the mud. I'm going to mute Mike a second until he gets settled. And too much background noise for a second. Augie loves being outside, loves getting dirty, and Brinkley doesn't want anything to do with water. And so that's our pups. And so how about you guys in the chat? What pets do you have? What are their names? And as you're doing that, I'll tell you the thing. When I walk in the door, our dogs are so excited to see us, and like they are usually happier to see us than the other people in the house are.
Right.
And so like it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having, they're having an awesome day when you get there. And so that's what I love about dogs. And they're just like, yes, you're back. It's going to be the best day ever. And it doesn't matter if you went out to the mailbox or if you're gone somewhere for a week. You come back and it's the same level of enthusiasm and excitement. They're like, yes. So that's me. Emma or Joel or Shara, do you guys have pets? Or Ben or Shane, do you guys have pets? I know what Ben's pet is. Ben's pet is his PS4. I have one of those too, so I can't totally bag on him. You're not a what?
I'm not a gamer. I work too much.
What's funny is I use it as much for YouTube and HBO Max and Disney Now and all that stuff. Probably more now than gaming right now. Let's see, almost 10. Hey guys, while we're just kind of like chilling and hanging out, we'll probably mention it later too, but Sunset, obviously we know we want to be out there for camp and all that stinks because of COVID and everything, but we are excited that we get to still hang out with you guys and do some stuff with you here. And but because of that, Sunset has lost out on a lot of money, a lot of income from students coming to pay for stuff and other rentals and things like that. And so if you ever feel like, you know what, I've got a little extra I would like to give to Sunset, it's super easy. There's a button in the top right-hand corner. If you're on a computer, if you're on a PC, you can look for it. I think it's still up in the top. Mike, do you know where the give button is on the phone or no? Because you're looking at the host version. Anyway, it looks like we're switching services, so you might need to refresh your screen. Mike, you got another question for us?
What is your biggest pet peeve? Which one you want to go with?
My biggest pet peeve? Ignorant people. Is that a pet peeve? I think it is for me. Yeah. And I mean that like in the true definition of ignorant. Like they are just ignorant of the facts, or they're ignorant, they don't know. And I try not to be frustrated, because if they are just truly ignorant, then they don't know. But maybe that's not it. Maybe it's willful ignorance. The people that choose to be ignorant. Maybe that's more what my pet peeve is.
My biggest pet peeve is, it's not like the only one, but it's one of them, is people that drive really slow in the left-hand lane on a highway. I don't know why it is. I know that's it's not like something that you should be worried about, but it just seems like it always upsets me. I spent a lot of time on 412. So, Matt, yours was a little bit more significant, a little bit more meaningful. Mine was more or less like a driving can sometimes frustrate me. So my wife gets really frustrated at me because I get angry while I'm driving sometimes. So what's your biggest pet peeve, Jimmy?
Mine? My biggest pet peeve? Oh, gosh. People that drive in the right lane on the highway and won't let you on when there's an open lane on the left. I've got
yeah.
People who trim their fingernails during church.
Really? That's never bothered me.
Really?
Yeah, I like to do it.
10 seconds. 9 seconds.
There we go. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
My chat is still not working.
Hey, guys,
Yeah,
things got to
will.
kick off here. Sorry, I'm missing it. Yeah, I will.
There we go.
All right. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully you're able to join us now.
There we go.
10 seconds.
We should be all live now. I think I found what the issue was. So